Alright, this is going to be part two of my thoughts on console price or launch prices being released on the respectively time. So like I said, I didn't put in the inflation price because again, the keyword that I'm trying to explain on that video is pop culture technology at its time. So at that time, the technology was advanced, believe it or not. So, I mean, a good example, like I said, was the HDMI cable technology. In 2006, it was something new that was introduced, so technology is barely new. So, everything from resource production was very expensive at that time. But as years goes by, a lot of people getting what it is, able to understand how to make it cheaper, more affordable. Right now, as of right now, you can get an HDMI cable like for $7. Granted, they're probably not going to be better quality than maybe $20, $30, but you got the idea. I mean, heck, you can get cheap HDMI cable at Amazon, and they work good. So that's the key word there. It's like if you basically introduce the NES like in 2017, they're gonna say, what is this? It's not worth $200. But in 1985, which the technology was still good, there, it was worth $200. So this is the second part is, I want to talk about the prices of the Switch. The console itself, the accessory, and the games. So of course, like I said, $300 is it a good price or not without a packing game? Of course, online is not going to be free, and you can't really charge your Joy-Con unless you put it on the dock, on the Switch itself. Unless it's just a USB port. Again, who knows? So right now, nobody can really say, oh, it's too expensive until they tried it out themselves. That's what happened with the Wii U. Like, oh, $350, okay, maybe that is pricey, but maybe the technology is good. But when people got it, when they found out there was no games, to some extent, and the technology wasn't what they thought of, then you can finally judge step by step. Okay, yeah, I don't think this one's worth $350, or the basic one $300. Even the company said, yeah, well, we had to sell this price just to make a profit, blah, 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 blah. Again, once you have the Switch, that's when you probably make your judgment. But you can't really judge it prior to its release. You can just speculate. So, but again, same goes with the controllers. Right now, I do agree it is a bit expensive. But like I said, I can understand where they're coming from with the technologies. They shove it in. Again, wait and see until you experience it. And then maybe say, oh, that's right. Or, oh, I don't think it's worth blah, 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 blah. Same goes with the games. Because, some of the games, I don't really agree with the price. Want to Switch for $50? Yeah, I don't think so. I did mention this before. And, let's see. Super Bomberman R. Apparently, they're selling it for $50. Is it worth $50? 50 stages, the story mode, online, even it's paid. No one knows. No one knows right now. I think it should be $30. Maybe they will. All you have to do is just make noises, but I'll explain that later. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I kind of sort of understand the $60 because again, if you never played this before, but you don't have a Wii U, there's your chance if you decide to buy a Switch. My only concern is they better have a DLC for the Wii U version. If they say no, it's only exclusive for the Switch, then you just gave people who bought your game on the Wii U middle finger. And it kind of showed that Nintendo is really all about money than basically having appreciation that they have fans. Different story. So basically, if you don't agree about the prices and you basically are concerned, there are things you can do. One, Alpha Mason always says that the most common thing is if you don't agree with the price of what they offer, even if you're a supporter of the particular company, say Nintendo, I highly, highly, highly follow this. You vote with your wallet. Don't buy the system, even you're like, oh, I gotta get it, I want to be with those people who got it first. No, if you don't believe it, then with the price, you don't like it, vote with your wallet. Hold it off. There will be probably better SKU. Maybe there'll be something new. Vote with your wallet. 2, make noise. On social media, make a video about it. Don't be saying, oh, Nintendo, you're a jackass. Well, excuse the language, but you get the idea. Be formative about it. Why is it, I don't agree with this price? Trying to explain it why. Well, Nintendo listen? Probably not. But then your fellow Nintendo gamer fans, Nintendo fans, might. So again, vote with your wallet, make noise. Just keep talking about it. Just keep saying about it. Does it work? You'd be surprisingly to some extent, slight chance it might work. Case an example with Konami, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero. For the PS4 and Xbox One, they were selling it for $40. People complained about it. People said this is really concerning. $40 for a 2-hour game, even so the graphic is good, it's on 60 frames and blah 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 blah. It's the mode, blah 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 blah. People said there was concern, and at the end of the day, they just said, okay, fine, for the PS4 and Xbox One, we're going to lower it down to $30. The developers wasn't really too happy about it because they felt like the missed opportunity. That's like profits throwing away because they did work hard on it. But, you know, people in the end of the day, it's all about the end product. That's all it is to it, but different story there. So maybe Bomberman, Super Bomberman R could go down to $30 if you make noise. Just don't buy the game. It worked also with Street Fighter V. A lot of people didn't buy Street Fighter V at launch for $60. Granted, they had new mode for free, a la Splatoon. I know that's really, you should be doing it. Sadly, that didn't work, and guess what? Now it's $20. Their plan backfired. Again, I'll probably give my thoughts about Street Fighter V a year later. Again, different story. And the last thing was the Wii U. Wii U wasn't moving. From April to June of 2015, that particular quarter, 60,000 units only was sold. That's concerning. So I guess push came to shove, they had to lower the price. Probably the stockholders, the shareholders say, hey, do something about it. I want you guys to move Wii U's. This is ridiculous. So they had no choice. Again, end of the day, you vote your wallet and make noise. That's all I can say. Wait and see what happens. Maybe that will happen. Maybe not. Who knows? It's up to you. So with that, thanks for listening.